Hey there, Dr. Dallas Bragg here, recovery coach for queer men who want to break free from the addictive patterns of chemsex and live their best and highest life. Today, we're addressing an age-old question that I receive very often. Why does everybody else get to party, but I don't? If you have found yourself asking that question this summer, stay tuned and listen to the whole video. On this channel, you're going to find lots of resources to help you break free from Tina and attain your best and highest self. Also, don't forget to look for my podcast. It's called the Aftermath Podcast here on this YouTube channel as well, or anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast. I drop a long-form video like this every Saturday, so please turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. By the way, if you are interested in my one-on-one coaching program, it's called Recovery Alchemy. The link to apply is in the show notes. Through weekly one-on-one sessions, weekly group sessions, and daily accountability, your life could look much differently in 6 months than it does right now. All right, so it's mid-July here in the U.S., and your Instagram feed looks like a highlight reel of everything you used to think you were missing. Shirtless men at circuit parties in Puerto Vallarta, right? Pride celebrations that stretch from Thursday to Tuesday, festival lineups that make your former party self salivate with envy. And here you sit, meth-free, watching it all unfold from the sidelines of your transformed life. If you're feeling that familiar ache of FOMO right now, let me start with this truth. You're not missing out. You are showing up. Here is the summer sobriety paradox. What nobody tells you about summer recovery is when the world becomes one giant party invitation and you're holding a different kind of ticket entirely. The gay community's summer calendar reads like a roadmap to everything that used to define connection for you, celebration for you, and belonging for you and all of us. Circuit parties, pride festivals, vacation destinations, cruises, all your old ways to escape reality. And I used to think meth-free living during the summer meant becoming a hermit, hiding from the world until September arrived to save me. But what I've learned instead is that summer sobriety is actually a masterclass in conscious living, if we're willing to rewrite the script. So, here's the FOMO trap and how to escape it. Fear of missing out isn't just about parties. It's about the deep human need for belonging and celebration. And when crystal meth was my party companion, summer felt like a season of unlimited possibility. Every invitation was a chance to transcend my ordinary life, to feel connected, alive, electric. But here's what I now know that I didn't know then. The highs were borrowing joy from my future self. Every chemically enhanced sunset was a sunset I couldn't actually see. Every connection made while high was a connection my authentic self never really experienced. The compassionate observer in me now watches these FOMO moments with curiosity rather than judgment. There's a big difference. So when I see those party photos, I can ask myself, what am I actually longing for in this moment? What need was that party trying to meet? And how can I meet that need in a way that adds to rather than subtracts from my life? Usually the answer isn't about the party at all. It's about connection, joy, freedom, celebration, all things that are absolutely available to you in recovery. It just comes in a different package. So let's redefine summer magic. The old story, summer equals parties, substances, escaping reality. The new story that we want to adopt, summer equals presence, connection, creating reality, and movement forward. This summer, I'm practicing what I call radical presence. The revolutionary act of being fully here for the experiences that are actually happening in my life, rather than scrolling through experiences I'm not having. You know, if you've been to the chill out or the party, that's what you do. Some ways I'm doing this are creating new rituals. So like a Sunday sunset ceremony. Every week, I create a small little ritual to mark the end of another week of showing up for myself. Sometimes it's journaling on my balcony. Sometimes it's calling a friend. Always, it's intentional. My morning walks. There's something about the morning sun at 7 a.m. that connects me to something larger than myself. No crowds, no noise, just me and the infinite possibility of another day. Sounds corny, but I'm telling you, it works. Sober social experiments. Right now, I'm actively seeking out new ways to connect with the community that does not revolve around substances. Board game nights, hiking groups, cooking classes, volunteering. Honoring your authentic celebration style is very important. Maybe you're not a circuit party person. Maybe you never were, even when you were using. Recovery gives us permission to discover what actually brings us joy, not what we think should bring us joy, not what we want to take a picture and put on Instagram that all the other gays are doing that brings us joy. I've discovered I'm actually more of a sunset on the porch with a meaningful conversation person than a dance until dawn person at the bar. Recovery gave me the clarity to see that most of my party preferences were actually just my addiction's preferences, not me, not my authentic self. There's also a body image summer challenge I want to give to you. Let's be real about something that recovery community doesn't always address. Summer in gay culture comes with intense body pressure. Summer body season can trigger all kinds of inadequacy feelings, especially when our relationship with our bodies has been complicated by substance use. So here's a compassionate way to reframe. Your body is not a summer project. It's your home for this lifetime. This summer, I'm practicing body gratitude instead of body optimization. Giving myself a break. My body carried me through addiction. It's healing alongside my mind and spirit. It deserves appreciation, not constant criticism. So when your loneliness hits, there will be Saturday nights when everyone seems to be somewhere magical and you're home watching Netflix, right? This is not failure. This does not mean you're left out. It's a space where your own transformation can happen. So here's 3 practices for difficult moments like that. The 5-minute rule. Feel the feeling fully for 5 minutes. Say that, say that 5 times. Set a timer. Cry, rage, feel sorry for yourself. Whatever comes up, let it all come up. Then consciously choose what comes next, because I'll bet you'll feel so much better. Connection over isolation. Reach out to one person in your recovery community. Share what you're experiencing. You'll discover you're not alone in feeling alone. Future self-gratitude. Write a letter from your future self, thanking your present self for choosing recovery over the party. And what will you be grateful for next summer? Look forward to that. Creating your own summer of transformation is what I'm calling for here in 2025, or whatever year you're watching this. What if this summer became the season you remembered at the turning point? Not because you white-knuckled your way through temptation, but because you discovered that showing up for your real life is more adventurous than any drug-fueled escape could ever be. So here's your homework if you choose to accept it. Design one summer experience that feeds your soul without threatening your recovery. Identify 3 people you can reach out to when FOMO hits hard. Create a daily practice that keeps you connected to your why for choosing recovery. So here is the beautiful irony. While everyone else is chemically borrowing happiness from their future selves, you're actually building a life that generates authentic joy. And while they're escaping their lives, you're creating a life worth staying present for. You're not missing out. You're building something that will last beyond this summer. This is your season of becoming. Trust the process. Stay curious about what wants to emerge from you. And remember, the best parties are the ones where you remember everything and wake up proud of who you are. Love you guys. See you next week.